Hi friends, welcome back to the house for another wrenching project. Art was really sweet to me this past week and found a heck of a deal on one of these propane space heaters. And it's actually really cool. You have the whole little fire tube light up, and I'm really excited about it because it's cold and I like to spend time outside under the gazebo.
If this is not your first time to our channel, you know that Dana gets cold really easily. So just when we thought spring was here in the Midwest, well, she got us again. And we've got temps in the freezing area, we've got snow again. So this was an opportunity that I could not pass up on purchasing the Lava Heat Italia Heater. This is the Lava Heat Italia model, and a few things that I really love about it. One, the hammered bronze look is fantastic, and it goes right along with our gazebo. So perfect match there. Second thing is, all the hardware is stainless, so if you're going to have it outside in the weather, which I highly wouldn't recommend, if you could cover it. But if you do have it out, you won't immediately see a lot of the hardware start to turn rusty. The gauge of the aluminum and metal that's used on this is really good quality. The shipping of it appeared to be really well. Still see the styrofoam covering around the glass tube, which we'll take off. But the one area that actually could use a little bit more improvement were the instructions for assembly. And that is one of the reasons why we're doing this video, to actually walk through on how to assemble this, how to get it hooked up, and then we're going to test it to really show everybody kind of how much radiant heat you end up getting from this, which we hope under our Kozyard Gazebo gives us a good bit. Because as we learned over the winter time, going from the house out to the jacuzzi and then coming back out of the jacuzzi was bitter cold. So we're hoping to be able to alleviate that a little bit.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into it. Now, if you have this upright already like we do, then you're going to want to lay it back down on its side in order to be able to put the feet and the rollers on, as well as install that cap. Unless you're not vertically challenged like Dana and I, and you can easily reach it. Before you take it from upright and laying it down, make sure that you do remove your access door so it doesn't fall and get damaged. All right, so let's go ahead and, you ready to lay this down?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You got it?
Yep. You got it. Okay. Hardware is going to be included and comes in a nice little package. We've taken everything out just so we can count it, kind of look at exactly what we have. In addition to that, our package came with 2 photocopy sheets of a parts list, and then how to actually start it up and change the battery. But no other instructions beyond that. But should be fairly straightforward and simple. First step, we'll go ahead and put on these 2 roller legs to the bottom. So these require 8 bolts, and the package hardware comes with 8 bolts. So exactly what you need. We'll place it here, wheels facing out, and the bolts screwing into these holes from inside. Now it comes along with a wrench that fits these, but they are kind enough to actually put in a Phillips up at the very top to actually use a drill, which we're going to use and hopefully make this a lot faster. Okay, next up is going to be the top cap.
Yep. You're on.
All right, now we're going to install the heat assembly and our reflector. What we'll need for these is the wrench that comes with the tools. You'll need the bolts here with the double thread, as well as your washers and wing nuts. We'll start by getting these actually screwed into the heat assembly. Washer with the bolt. And take our bolt and our wrench and tighten that up nice and snug. All right, on the heat assembly itself, you have these threaded screw holes on 3 of the sides that'll actually line up with the trim and the screw holes. From here, you're going to want your bracket and the small screws that come with this. And we'll hook this up right here. Get the screw started. And we'll get our little screwdriver. Nice and tight there. Do the same thing for the other 2 sides. All right, now our reflector, 3 holes. Slide these right on through. You use your last 3 washers on here and your wing nuts. Tighten that up snug. Okay. Before we put in our last retaining clip, we want to go ahead and take off this side cover so we can take the protective styrofoam off around the globe. This is just as easy as sliding up off of these little hook brackets. Then from here, a little something sharp, cut the tape. And just spin it right off, just like that. Make sure these brackets are in all the way. Okay. Now we're good there. Now we can go ahead and put in our last clip. All right, now time to stand her up. Next thing is we want to unscrew this cap here in order to install the AA battery. Now, they were actually nice enough to include a Duracell. First time I've seen that, so that's amazing. Screw this back in. All right, next will be to actually put in our propane tank.
Always buckle up for safety. There we go.
All right, next step is to go ahead and attach to the bottle itself. All right, last step is to go ahead and put in our access door. You've got 2 prongs on the bottom that go into the holes on the base. Line those up. Then we're going to hook our little chain just like this. And now that'll hold it in place.
And it closes.
And it closes. All right, for starting, I'm going to take this door off so it's easier to see. All right, we're going to open our propane tank all the way to full. Then on the on-off knob, you're going to push in, then rotate over to pilot. You'll keep it pushed in. Hit the igniter button one time. You'll hear it snap as the igniter, and you'll hear the pop of the flame. Then we'll go ahead and let the knob out and turn over to high. Now we have fire! From here, we'll go ahead and put our access door back on and enjoy it. Okay, it is now evening time and sun has gone down, lights are on the gazebo, our lava heat is burning nicely, and it actually feels really good from where we're at. Dana is probably about 1.5 feet away, and I'm probably 2.5 feet away, and I feel the heat well. We just started this up, so what I have noticed is the longer it is running, especially if you have it under a metal gazebo like we have here, the heat from the deflector will end up going out and hitting the roof panels and really spreading a little bit further. So as we have this going longer, the area of coverage that we would actually see will probably continue to increase. But just sitting out here, and the temps are, what do you say they are now?
They're probably about 50 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, we've taken our time.
Yeah. In the 50s now, and it feels very nice in shorts and a t-shirt sitting out here with an evening drink. So, on that note,
My evening drink.
as Dana enjoys hers, on that note, we hope that you've gained some value from this if you are looking at a particular porch or back deck heating solution, something that is very pleasant on the eye, but also actually does work a pretty good bit. Let us know your thoughts, especially if you have one of these as well, on how your experience has been with it. Do you have it out in the open? Do you have it under a metal gazebo like this? Or are you looking just to kind of complement your metal gazebo like we were? Another episode will come out next week, so we hope you join us. Until then, stay safe, take care, we'll see you soon. Bye.